What is up, YouTube? This is your boy Robski checking in. It is March 16th, 2018. And I am doing this particular segment because I saw one of the most amazing things that I have ever seen. Okay. So I didn't really do my research on this, but just by the narrative, just by the basic narrative, this is going to not only just should inspire you, but it's also inspiring me that any shortcomings that we have in life, anything that we didn't accomplish or anything like that, that is just us being lazy. Okay? Tonight, March 16th, 2018, is a night that will go down in American sports history. I think it should go down in history, period, but we'll just call this American sports history. I'm officially calling this the greatest upset in sports history of all time. There was only one other event I could think of that can compare to this, and that was USA beating Russia back in the 80s. But I think this one is even bigger upset. Okay, number 16 seed. I don't even know their name. Let me take a look. It's University of Maryland, Baltimore campus or something like this. UMBC, number 16 seed that barely got into the NCAA tournament, beats number 1 Virginia, who was supposed to win the whole tournament. Okay, everybody in sports media, everybody was saying Virginia is supposed to be the championship, and they get beat by UMBC. Okay, all right. I don't think people understand the magnitude of this upset. First of all, I'm a big fan of March Madness. Anyways, I've always been a big fan, even though I've ripped the NCAA. This is the only thing that I think they got going for it. But what I saw tonight has inspired me to become the best person that I can be, because UMBC, led by 5'8", 140-pound KJ Maura, I don't think he's even 5'8". He looked like he was 5'6". A 5'8", 140-pound white guy leads to the biggest upset of all time. Okay, people don't realize how big this victory is. And I just want to give a shout out if there's there was several guys on this team, this roster, that gave a great effort. I'll say everybody's name because they all deserve it. Isaiah Rogers, Josh Osario, Ishmael Jaby, Jordan Grant, Jarius Lyles, KJ Maura, Brandon Horvath, Joe Sherburne, Sam Schweitz, Max Curran, David Park, Daniel Aiken, Arkil Lamar, okay, Max Portman, Nolan Garrity. One of those guys is from Wheeling, West Virginia, which I used to live at. Coach Ryan Odom, Nate Dixon, Bryce Crawford, assistant coach, Griff Aldrich. All of you guys have a special place in my heart, a special place in history. Okay, a specific shout out to KJ Maura, Jarius Lyles, and Jordan Grant, especially. They all played outstanding and they all were memorable. But everybody on this team deserves a shout out. This is absolutely unbelievable. And I don't think people realize this game is bigger than any Super Bowl, any game that I've played in, anything that I've ever been a part of. I am so happy that I was able to watch this at this moment, because I would love to share with you my David versus Goliath story, because I am about to do something that I was afraid to do. Now I'm not. Okay, this game is so big. I believe that God the Almighty himself was telling me that I need to watch every single bit of this game, because it is going to make me a better person and not be afraid to go after something that I want, no matter what anyone else says. Okay. UMBC just put a big middle finger to all the critics, all the haters, all people. This, like I said, this game is the magnitude of what just happened tonight. I'm still blown away by it. People need to realize what just happened, how great this was. So, basically, anybody that falls short in life, and anybody that's struggling out there in life, they need to really watch this game because of the magnitude. Again, it's funny because, like I said, we go, I myself am a Christian or Catholic, whatever you want to call me. But the whole story about David versus Goliath comes up. Now, frankly, I relate more to Samson in Judges, but the whole story that, if you even look with like what Joel Osteen says, he talks about, going to the path and having faith regardless of what the stats say. This game is like proof of all that. Okay, it is proof for me. Like I've questioned my faith and religion. Something like this, it's not proof like mathematically, but to me, it's good enough to realize that yes, people, there is a God out there. Because, like I said, if you guys do the background on what just happened, this was huge. Like I said, I'm still blown away. I still cannot explain the magnitude of this game. This game, where some entity out of literally nowhere that I've never heard of beats the team that's supposed to win the whole tournament in this round. This is, like I said, you guys, you got to do research on this. This is the biggest thing that I have seen in sports. And again, I wasn't around for the USA beating USSR, but they were even talking about it, that this ranks up there with it. I would even say it surpasses us, because the reason why I say it would surpass us is because the United States of America is a superpower regardless, and people know who the United States is. UMBC, I still have trouble pronouncing your name. They're UMBC Retrievers. I just know they're from Maryland from somewhere. This team literally came out of nowhere, and I'm still blown away by this. So that's why I would say this is the biggest upset of all time. So I know, and like I said, I know the whole miracle I say was literally a miracle and very special, but this is unbelievable. So anybody that's whining, and I'm like this, I was like, well, even though statistically I'm taller and bigger than average, I still always looked for an excuse with my shortcomings in athletics. The only shortcoming I had was between my ears. And that, to be honest with you, that's the only shortcoming anybody has. Okay. This game makes me believe in the saying, Zig Ziglar's saying, that if you think you can and you think you can't, you're right. Let me say that again. Let that marinate. If you think you can, you're right. And you think you can't, you're right as well. So what that means is you guys need to make the right choices and think you can. This game proves it. Led by 5'7", $140 guy, takes out somebody like Virginia. Are you kidding me? This is unbelievable. I want a jersey right now. I would like to give a shout out to KJ Maura, however the hell you say his last name. And I want to see a shout out the whole team, but like 5'8", $140, if that, and he leads his team to victory. I want to shout that guy deserves a specific shout out because I guarantee you he's seen all the haters. I guarantee you that kid there was like 100 people telling him no in my life. No, you cannot be a basketball player. No, you're too short. No, you're too small. No, you're too weak. And that guy just made history. So, like I said, every player on that team deserves a shout out, but I'm going to specifically say to KJ Maura, I tip my cap to you, because in high school and in life, I was always the front runner, and I ended up losing in the end. Tonight is your night, KJ Maura, or however the hell you say your last name. You know what I'm talking about. Number 11 for the UMBC Retrievers. This is your night, because I guarantee you everybody said that you couldn't do what you just did. God bless you and congratulations for defying everything that everybody has ever said negative about you. And congratulations to UMBC, led by 5'7", $140, if that, KJ Maura. Congratulations, all of you. God bless all of you. Please stay out of trouble. Don't let me down. Do something great with your life, because you guys have all inspired me to do something outstanding and extraordinary with my life. This is your boy, Rob, or Robski, signing out. God bless y'all.